The Road Warriors versus the Islanders. Here we go. Going. This is like a an '80s tag teams match here. Well, the Road Warriors didn't get to WWE until WrestleMania 8, 92. Yeah. The Islanders were like mid '80s to late '80s, '85 to '88, somewhere in there. We'll see what happens here. This is Haku. Haku was like a lot of different characters. Haku was Meng. Haku was King Tonga. Haku was Haku. With King Haku when he was King of the Ring. But yeah, this is a nice tag team from going back to the past here. Got a nice '80s style WWF arena and everything. It's pretty cool. I like these old tag. This is the best era of tag teams in my opinion. The '85 to '95 in there, all those tag teams. Heart Foundation, Killer Bees, British Bulldogs, all those. I gotta do more tag matches with these teams. I should do a tag tournament. I don't know if it would fit into an hour video though, because you can only record for an hour on the PlayStation. So let's walk in there with Tama. I think he was the Tonga kid, and Haku was King Tonga. All right, this then lengthens the match when they interfere like that. But yeah, this is a good. If you go watch the on Peacock, the WWE library, there's some. I'm sure there's some old house shows on there from the '80s with the Islanders in there. The Islanders, if you don't have the Islanders, you have to unlock them in the showcase. Like near the end, they're the second to last match. You got to go deep into the showcase to get them. Islanders versus the Road Warriors or the Legion of Doom. I guess they were the Legion of Doom in WWF. They were in WCW. They were the Road Warriors because of copyright. They couldn't call them the Road Warriors in the WCW and the WWF at the time. Now they can because they own the library. But when it was WCW versus WWF, they were Legion of Doom in the WWF, and they were the Road Warriors in the WCW. I think it didn't change the WCW till late '80s. It was like Jim Crockett. I just call it WCW to make it simple. WWF, WCW, or WWE, WCW, whatever you want to call it. A nice move by Haku there. Nice chop, I mean. All right. I have the count at 5 seconds, so they stay in the ring. Kick out. Walk's gonna. Oh, shoulder breaker. Here comes Animal. Well, high cross body. He'll kick out of. Yeah, he'll kick out of that. Blocked. Throw him in the corner. Oh, he reversed it back and forth. Nice back and forth here. Yeah, I put the reversals up kind of high to get more reversals. All right, so I wonder what animal here comes. Oh, double team move. Here we go. Kick him. Yeah. That's it. We kicked out. That was weird. A little glitchy. Tama slid out of the ring and instead of attacking Hawk to keep him from interfering with the pin. A little glitchy there. They got this series has work to do. This was good about the yearlies. It's that they can keep building on it and improving it and fine tuning it with each year. That's why you don't want 2K to lose the contract. Hopefully they keep renewing it because they're building something nice here and year to year. If another company takes over, they have to start over. See, in a way, you don't want to interrupt the flow that 2K has because this is a pretty good wrestling game and they want them to keep building on it each year. Although I wish it was at least every other year they released it because a year's a little too quick. Give them a little more time to work on the next one. But with the microtransactions and stuff, they should release the game once every 5 years and just patch it and stuff, and then because they can still make money with the microtransactions. Keep adding wrestlers, you got to buy wrestler packs, you got to buy and stuff like that, and then instead of having full releases every year, make the money from microtransactions and let the game be free. There's a better way to do it instead because I hate having to start my roster over every year. You get 100 wrestlers in your custom spots, and then you got to restart them every year. And they got to re-unlock everything every year. Go through My Rise again and unlock all the arenas and the wrestlers and stuff. So there's a better way to do it. I wish they would. They should have to release one every console generation, and they just have microtransactions. That's what they should do. That'd be a better way to do it. So release WWE 2K for PlayStation 5, then WWE 2K for PlayStation 6, like that, and they just patch it, and they can just make money with microtransactions. Just have a new edition every console generation. Be easy. Then we wouldn't have to keep restarting our roster every year. I feel bad for the people, the creators, that they got to recreate the wrestlers they make every year because you see the names.
Any motivation advice so I can become the official WrestleMania?
What do you mean? Any motivation device so I can become the official WrestleMania? I don't know what that means. A motivation advice to become official WrestleMania? I don't know what that means. Oh, Road Warriors just won. All right, I'm just talking to my chat. I recorded this video live. Any motivation advice so I can become the first? I don't know what that means. All right. Road Warriors beat the Islanders. We'll see you for the next match.